Yeah, we got a new family member. A very tiny guy, as you can see. Two bottoms, one small, one taller. Tibor is not small, not really tall, but still, compared to this little guy, he's very small. Everybody comes to meet this little guy, and the dog Pebbles is the most kind. Tibor is confused. Is it a toy? Should I dominate him? And this is typical male behavior when they put their teeth in the neck of the other one. Still, the little guy is following Tibor for a lot, and they're smelling the same poo and making contact. Here you see the face. I think is a gorgeous face, and of course, little Pibbles is very curious and very into getting to know him. And Tibor is also into getting to know him, but I'm not sure if this is going really perfect or the way in your dreams this might be. Still, they're investigating the environment, and as you can see, this little guy has these tiny, tiny hooves, very small, and is also investigating the environment. And here you see again Tibor doing his male behavior, and it's a way of playing, it's a way of putting the other one down. Hey. Little Tibor. Then we go to our friend the golden guy, who was injured some time ago. And then we go to the next horse. And this is a horse you don't know yet, and you can hear the dog. You see the way he's showing his submission. He's chewing. And this is behavior which is representative for horses who show submission. I have to correct the dog because he's interfering. The dog is responding on tension. As soon as there's tension, he will respond. Duco! I will show him. There he is. He has a very hard time in not interfering in the way he's looking. It's almost sad. Let's go back to the tiny guy. And little Tibor. I think this is very interesting behavior because this is what horses show when they are submissive towards the other. And the foal is now here for 1 day, so he's still a little bit nervous. Out. A little bit nervous, and he finds comfort with the big boys. First he walked behind Tibor, but I think Tibor has made his point in I don't like you to follow me. See how tiny he is. Another thing which I thought was very interesting to see is how this little foal was having this suckle need, and he was suckling on the horse. Now the horses are a little bit excited, so that's why Duco responds. And this suckle need is something that is very normal for foals. And he was suckling on little Tibor, which is a little bit strange because, well, of course, little Tibor is a male horse, and you cannot suckle on males. See the difference between the big boy and the small guy. I also see he has an issue on his eyes, so perhaps I'm going to do something about it, perhaps not. And I'm here, and they're a little bit excited because I'm here, and this is the normal timing of going into the pasture. Yeah. So I'm not going to let them wait any longer. Little guy found some salt, and you can see very clear how little Tibor also entered the place. He was curious what was going on here. And that the little guy, who doesn't have a name yet, they have called him Hello. Well, that's not a name for a horse, I think. But that little guy is a little bit more independent. I feel a little bit sorry for him because he was, I think he's early aged when he left his mom. That tiny. He really has the most tiny mouth and nose and stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a nice example of how asshole Tibor, of course, is saying, "Get out." mine. This is a nice example of how horses who are, how do I explain this? Who've left their mother too soon, walk behind the horses they find, but are confused. And he was confused. This little guy was very confused. Well, Tibor is not confused. Shh! I feel sorry. Hear the dog barking again. Well, let's see what happens. This foal is not able to make real decisions yet. Foals are sort of, well, naive would be a very good word. Very naive. They can't decide yet. I mean, they have a brain, and the horses are animals who have to learn a lot. So this foal also has to learn a lot. And little Tibor is a little bit fed up of being his mother. Okay, I'm going to move. After some commotion, I put them in the field, but I don't think it was a big success. I mean, little Tibor is still running after him, even though the little guy is showing his submissive behavior by clicking his teeth. It doesn't work. So there he is in the corner, standing alone, eating some, and it's okay. But this other bastard is looking at him. Well, not quite. He also has the suckling need, and I will tell you about that later.